Question 156. If the inequality of the absolute value of A is greater than the absolute value of B is true, so this is true, then which of the following must be true? Again, must be true means it must be true at all times, no matter what number you pick. Again, we have two ways to solve this. Option one is we pick numbers. Option two is theory. So let's start off with the theory, okay? If we made A equal B, then the absolute value of A would be equal to the absolute value of B. However, above, it is telling us that they are not equal. Therefore, A cannot equal B, period. And we know that has to be true for all numbers we choose for A and B. So just from that alone, we know that B has to be the answer. Because in some cases, A might be less than B, A might be greater than B, A may be greater than 0. But we know one thing is for certain, it can never be the same as B. A can never be equal to B. That's one way. So for option number 2, we're going to pick numbers. We're going to pick -2 and 1. The absolute value of -2 is indeed greater than the absolute value of 1 because we have 2 greater than 1. Now, it is true in this case. Is it true that A is greater than 0 in this case? No, so that cannot be, must be true. Is it true that A is greater than B? In this case, no, so this is not always true because must be true means it must always be true. Is A less than B? Yes. Does A not equal B? Correct. Does A equal B? No. So we're down to B and C, okay? So let's see if we can pick one where B is greater, yet again, B is greater than A. Well, if we make A equal 2 and B equal 1, the absolute value of 2 is greater than the absolute value of 1, 2 is greater than 1, and A, in this case, was greater than B, which means that A less than B is not always true. So we are left with A does not equal B. It is always true. And that is how you solve question 156, either through theory or picking numbers.